Hey everybody, welcome back once again. Another relax build, I know, but I can't help myself for one. Next, this one's Enamel dial. Check that out. I really like that. So, gone ahead, got us as far ahead as I can. Gonna try and keep a few of these builds short and sweet. Just 'cause. Makes my life a little easier sometimes. And well, not everybody wants to watch a 45-minute build. As I'm learning. Some of you do, and I love you for it. But not everybody. But I'll go back and forth. I'll make some longer ones. I'll make some shorter ones. Now I've tried my dangedest to make sure this is all clean. Because it's enamel, so everything's showing up. The tiniest little speck of anything. I don't even want to breathe when I'm close to it, I tell you. So let's stop messing and get some hands on this thing and get it cased before I have an aneurysm. Oh, let's get this thing spun around first, eh? There's a good start. Way ahead of yourself, son. So hope y'all checked out my Bruce Lee watch. I tell you, that thing is so awesome. I love stuff like that. Even better that it was a gift. Come on, you. There we go. There we go. And if you haven't checked out the Bruce Lee watch, you really should. It's pretty. And I put it on black and yellow strap, so... How are we looking there? We're looking good. We're looking good. Nice. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Oh, wunderbar. Like right where I want to be, too. That went nice. Well, I'm just going to do a quick little wipe on camera. I like to wipe off the little tool marks I get left behind, because you are going to leave some. If you haven't got yourself some of these silly little Q-tip thingamadoos, you really need to. They are just fantabulous. Let's get a minute hand on. Let's get a minute hand on. Let's fight with a minute hand for a while. There we go. There we go. Pardon me. I have to change my position. We're in the Sam Hill. The hell? Yeah, okay. I'm just blind. That's all. That's all. It's okay. I'm just blind. Wow. Fighting it and fighting it and fighting it, yo. What's going on? What's going on? Holy cow. All right, gonna have to go in for the closer look. See what the heck I'm doing wrong here. Careful picking that hand up off the dial. Don't ask. Don't ask. It's one of those things. And it actually went on good, and we're actually looking like we're in a good spot. So let's give it a once round. See where we're at. See where we're at. Close enough for me. 2.5 minutes too. 3 minutes. 2.5 minutes too. We can do 2.5 minutes too. That hurts nobody. So let's get a second hand on. We'll get this encased as quick as we can, so I can stop stressing about this dial. Alright, do this the right way so we can do it once. We're there. Oops, bumped the camera. Man, one day I'm going to get through a whole flipping video without bumping the camera. I tell you, you guys are going to be so proud. I would just like to see that wiggle down just a tiny bit. Now we're clearing the tail on there. Ah, yes. Yes, indeedy do. Okay, now let's get this thing out of here and into here. PDQ. Get you into the good stuff. Just take a quick look inside here. Make sure we're schmutz free. Yeah, I think we're schmutz free. Okay, looking good, looking good. It's a good start. Get this out of here. One last quick look, because I do not want to take this out again. Oh, we're looking good. Let's get her cased. Ciao. Just like so. Give it a shove. Give it some love. We're looking good. All right, see where our crown's sitting. See how we did with this. Hey, we're looking good. We need to trim. Nope, we are looking good. All right, I just want to pull that back out. I gotta fix my gloves here. All right, hang on for a sec. I will be right back. I'm gonna fix my gloves. I'm gonna pull this out and I'll be right back. Okay, just quick glove fixing. That was annoying. My gloves are starting to slide all over the place. Ooh. There we go. Now, I want. I'll just grab a case back gasket, put that there. Grab this. Stick it in the foam. Give it a spin. Whoops, sorry, sorry you guys. Should have been showing you. Do you like so? lubes those gaskets. Alright, let's tighten this down. Grab our case back gasket. And case back it up. Back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it up. There we go. There we go. Now let's tighten it up. Let's get it nice and tight. You know how we like it around here. Nice and tight. No, I'm just joking. I'm not actually trying that hard. It's just got myself into an awkward spot, so take out the tool, readjust. There we go. We good. We good. We good. I already put our bezel on there, so we're looking good there. Looking good there. And let's get our insert inserted. Okay, I just had them. There we go. Hiding right in front of me. Put them down and then they disappeared. Alright, we all the way back. Now, you know, for just being like about as plain Jane as it gets, regular sub style, this is really sharp. I really like the enamel dial in there. That just like reflects. Like, look at that. You can see the reflection of the light on the crystal, and then inside the little circle, that's a reflection on the dial. Wow, that's insane. Excellent. Looking wunderbar. All right. Next step. Close that. Put that down. Grab these. And install a strap. Another oyster style kind of strap. Hey, you getting stuck in there? The heck? There we go. There. Alrighty. That was ridiculous. Well, hope you enjoyed that. Watching me for a while struggle like some kind of turkey. But I think that's really super sharp. I like that enamel dial in there. Anyhow, thanks for watching, you guys. Really appreciate all you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see y'all again in the next one. Cheers. Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining me once again. Today we're going to do something new again. I'm going to do my first GMT build, an NH34. Got it right here. So, and I've seen these dials and I figured I wanted to do one. They're hilarious. Jubilee bracelet. Going in one of my cases. It's an SKX compatible case. That's going to change. But it's otherwise an MM200 case. But like I say, it is all SKX parts compatible. So this is the kind of thing that's in my shop. Anyhow, moving right along, let's get at it. I really want to take a look at what everything looks like here together. I know we're going to have to trim some dial feet here. So I'm going to grab this to put my dial on. I hate these cases. There we go. Come on up. There we go. Oh. Soon, I don't know if anybody cares, but it gives me something to mumble about. Very soon, I'm moving, so going to be maybe a change of scenery on the workspace here, which wouldn't be a bad thing for myself or probably for you guys. I'm just double checking. I've been going back and forth so many times lately, I just want to make sure I'm going to be clipping the right dial feet before I do it. Okay. Yeah, I want the one closest to the 3 is what I'm keeping. We're just going to clip these guys off real quick. So closest to the 3, so that means that one. And I'll take this guy off. Now I stabilize the rest of the dial while I don't clip it off. I just wiggle it until it snaps off, and they snap off pretty flush. So, has not been an issue yet. There we go. Let's get this dial on the movement to see what we look like here. And we need to put this little retainer washer on this movement first, I do believe. Let's do this way instead. Let's get this bracelet out of our way for now. We don't need that just yet. So we got a stem and a little retaining washer. Now, I'm pretty sure why would we want that guy right now? Maybe just to hold that gear in place? I guess. You know, I wasn't really paying attention. I should have done a little bit more homework. And hey, watched a video or two. Hey, think of that. Whoop, we don't want to be losing that. Glasses, loop. Wasn't even prepared for this. I was too worried about getting my gloves on. So I bought the wrong size of gloves. They're one size small, so they're quite. Yeah, I think that just goes underneath the dial like so. That would make sense, and then that'll hold that gear in place. Because I know it's not going to go over top the dial. So anyway, I bought a size small on my gloves, and size smaller, and they are tight. I have issues with that just because my fingers are short, but I have otherwise fairly wide hands. So it's either tight one way or floppy the other. Let's get this dial on here. Oh, yeah, that was brilliant, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Glad I didn't flip it onto the floor. That would have been foolish. Now, I wonder honestly if I should put this guy this way. So it's got a bend to it. I wonder if the bend goes up or bend goes down. I mean, it makes sense bend goes down, but we'll see. Get the dial in place first. There we go. There we are. In place. Now, now we can blow it off of there without moving stuff. That dial's actually quite clean. Oops, sorry about that. I mean, there are a couple little things I'll have to take off of there, but we won't do that on camera. I'm going to get some hands on there first. Like I say, this is my first GMT that I'm doing, so I'm very, very interested. First off, I want to make sure that's all flipping over, yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to give this a quick clean before we carry on. So I'll be right back before we do the next step. All right, so cleaned her all up nice and pretty like. I figured, oh, see, look what I did with my thumb. I caught it on the pinion. That's okay. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Well, I'm going to go with an orange GMT hand. Only reason being was my company colors, black and orange. I figured, well, that'll look sharp. It'll be, kind of the only other color on here other than the loom. So, that is the choice for today. Get it out of there. Tried to get it. See, I should have left it alone. Tried to get it flipped the right way when it came out of there, but of course, it wants to go that way. All right, now we've got this flipped around. I have my now try that again. I have my improvised GMT tool here, which I do believe will work beautifully. There's my thumb. Get that out of the way. Oh, I'm losing the whole thing now. Oh well, maybe that'll work better. Hey, there's me, Rodico. So let's get this guy set. We can't. Gotta make sure that we don't jam it down too far. So we can just get it kind of lightly placed and see how we're happy with it, because these indices, these ones are pretty tall. Oh, we've got room. We're looking, oops, just wiggled it. Won't give it a wiggle. Now we'll get it on there. Get it on, get it on. Oh, I think we're good. Don't want to go too far. Yeah, we should be good. Let's see if that worked for us. Oh, yeah. We're looking good. I think it's got just a little, you know, it's me, right? You know me. It's got that little angle to it, and I swear I can see it, but I know it more than anything. Gotta give it that little nudge to the other. There we go. Immediately I could see the difference. Now I'm not concerned about it. We're looking good. Whoa. Let's get this our hand on. Oh, that's a fail. Try again. There you are. Move over you. Just gently at first. Make sure we're good and centered. Make sure everything's working right. Take a good look. So I can see it needs to go over maybe just the tiniest bit. Oops. That's not helping me. So have you guys noticed yet that the more I concentrate, the quieter I get? Oh, look at that. And then you do something dumb. It's sitting on there a little more firmly than I thought, so when it moves, it jumps. Ugh, and we do it again. So now I'm probably just going to wiggle it loose, because that's the way things go. There. Okay. Anyhow. Now, let's see how things are working. This guy should line up nice at 9. Yep. I gotta stand up and make sure I'm seeing from the top down here. Turns over at the midnight. Line up good at 3. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good, you guys. All right. Next up, minute hand. All right. Again, just try and place it somewhat loosely, so you have the opportunity to move it around a little bit. No, it's not going to want to place loosely for me. Oh, son of a gun, bump myself. Oh, I moved into where I wanted, and then moved again You know, I'm sure I'm overthinking this today, and being, my extra carefulness is probably unwarranted. But woo, did you hear it? A little boop, and it was there. Let's check those tolerances. Oh, we're looking good. I don't know, you guys see that? It's looking pretty good. Let's give it the old once over. Make sure everybody's happy. No touchy. Looking good. All right. Alrighty. So, it has been cleaned. Took me forever. Black dials can be such a pain in the rear end. Just never happy with them. Every time you look somewhere else, there's another something there. So anyway, second hand is on. All the spacing is nice the way I like it. It's clean, not for the last time. I'm going to move on now to, let's do some work on this case. Let's get this case prepped and ready for what needs to happen next. Like I said, pay no attention to this blank case back here. That shall change. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do here is I figured I'm just going to throw in just a plain polished silver chapter ring. I know it's a GMT, but I'm going to put a GMT bezel on it. You only need to track 2 time zones. You don't need 3. Ugh. Come on out of there. I don't want to grab it. Hey, I could do that. Oh, it actually looks like it used to have little teats on there, but they are no longer. So that's just going to sit in there perfectly. I'm just going to make sure that is super duper polished actually. So let's give that a quick rub dib. Oh, it's gotta be time for lunch. I hope my stomach growling doesn't come across on the mic. That sun's come out. I'm going to take that as a good sign that we're doing something right. That we're on the right track here. Alright, looking good. I like that. Get this crown out of here. Where's my stem? There's my stem. Get that out of here. Stem. Well, now, as usual, I know I can cut a little bit off that, so I'm going to start by cutting at least a little bit off of it. I won't get carried away. It's a little bit bigger case. And we'll start with that. Now, where's my other tweezers? Tweezers. What a strange word. Tweezers. To tweeze. Like, who the heck came up with that one? Whoever thought that that's what that's called, But one of those things. I don't know about the where the word tweezer comes from. So maybe there is a root of it of some kind that I am unaware of. If anybody knows, feel free to fill me in the comments. I would love to hear it. All right. You know, I didn't dig us out a crystal. What should we do in this one? I think just a regular blue AR crystal, I think, would look probably the best. And we definitely need a double dome. Make sure we've got that the room for the movement there, the height of the NH34. And again, I'm not even 100% this is going to work. I mean, hey, it's all in theory at this point, fellas. But now I got to take a quick look at this, make sure I put it in the right way. We're going this way with it. Whoop, now I dropped it. Now I got to do it again. Yeah, this way. If you take a look, there is actually a little chamfered edge on the inside. And that goes to the upside. And that helps your crystal find its way home just at the beginning before as it gets seated. I don't know if my camera will pick it up, but I'll try and see if you can see it. No, probably not, but yeah, just along the inside, right along the very top, there's just the slightest little chamfer. But look for that, and you won't go wrong. Here we go. Got a nice new SKX Blue AR Double Dome Sapphire. We'll get this guy pressed in there so everything stays clean and covered and seated. Don't want to touch this with my exposed digit. Nice. Wunderbar. Now I'm just going to place that straight in so I don't get anything dirty. Because these come spotless. Right out the box. Right out the paper. I'm just going to try and get that as straight as possible to start with. Make sure that it's sitting in the right place. Oh, come on now. Why are you going to be like that? I guess it just wants to be pressed. Okay, well, let's start by taking a quick look. That's sitting there pretty darn good. I think the only thing for doing is to press it. Well, let's get the press. Now, remember, don't just crank on it right away. A little bit of pressure. I mean, I actually even do this so that it's awkward for my hand somehow when I squeeze it down. I know that doesn't make sense, but turn it. We'll give it a 180, a little bit more pressure. Give it a 180. Come down again. If you see you're going a little crooked anywhere, you know, you can adjust. This is the time to do that. So I can already see it's going a little, oh no, there we go. There we go, there we go. Like I said, this is where you fix it. Get it in there straight, or you're not going to have any kind of water resistance, that's for sure. Alright, you guys, that is looking fabulous now. I'm happy with that. So, next step, everything's clean, I hope still. Let's get this guy in a case. In case you ever wondered what I'm doing here, when I take out the stem, I don't know if I've ever showed you guys this. You see this little guy right here? That little dimple in it? If you have the stem pushed in all the way and running, it's out. See how I pulled out the stem and now it disappeared? There. You have to have the stem pushed in. And you just push on that guy, push down on it just gently. It's like a little pressure clutch. So here, I can't really do it like that. But now that you know what I'm doing, so you just put a little pressure right there, just gently, and it releases the stem. So there you go. Welcome to Science Day with Dad Mods. What am I doing? See, I'm all babbling, getting confused here. Losing my place. Alright, just one last quick look here. These black dials drive me nuts. Okay, I'm happy. Let's get it cased. Oh, wow. Why are you going to be like that? Oh, because I'm sitting down. There we go. Looking good. Now you just got to make sure it's in there proper like. Where's my pusher tool? Do you believe it's all the way in? Oh, and hey, take a look. It is all the way in. And we're still running, which means it's going to work. So, next thing's next. We are going to put this bezel on. We'll grab our click spring. Come here, you. Okay. Click spring 101. See the tabs that are pointing down? Those go into the holes. One here, one there. See the little tabbies that are bent up? See that? Those guys are your clicks. You got one there, one on the other opposite side. So make sure your little tabs go in the holes. Everything is seated nicely, not moistly, nicely. And I'm gonna take this nice big polished LX bezel, looking nice and chunky monkey. Yep. We're gonna take that, put this in the press, but we need the right die. Make sure we're just going on the bezel here. What are we at there? That's a 38. Can we do 40? Yes, sorry, Bob. That's the one we're doing. I'm going to go with the 40. Bezels are easy. I mean, they make a lot of noise. It's kind of like popping out a crystal. Makes a lot of noise. Scares the crap out of you the first time, but... Or sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just goes dunk dunk. But there it is. Are we seated properly? Looks like we is. Now, hear that? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, after a whole bunch of debate, way too many selection, way too many choices, I guess, I narrowed it down real easy. I figured I threw one on, a flat one. Flat period just doesn't work. That's just too much of a dome on there. Pardon me. I don't like it like that. So that leaves these. Loom or no loom. Loom looks, it's a bit too much. It actually looks too busy. That leaves those. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind that. I just always found that orange and blue clash. So, and that's just really not working for me either. So, green? No, 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 no. Okay. There it is. Simple, non-loomed, white, 24-hour bezel. Plain and simple. I think, Occam's razor, right? Sometimes the simplest answer is just the right one, period. Why fight it? So, let's get this bezel inserted. So we can carry on and finish this build. I always like to make sure I'm getting as far to the outside as possible. If it interferes with the crystal, yep, bad days. Alright. Wow. Come on. Supposed to be able to pick off the paper. Here we go. I was gonna say, what's going on here? Man. There we go. No more farting around. Okay. That's all the way over. Temporary case back on. Let's get this in place. One go. No messing. No chapter ring in there. That plain chapter ring makes it easier and more difficult at the same time because I don't have that extra line on the chapter ring to line anything up to. I'm just lining up straight to right to there, and that's a distance. But we did it. We did it. No problem. Wunderbar. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. All right. Hey guys. Well, it's actually been a couple of days because it took a couple extra days to get these back from the engravers. These are my case backs. Going to be going on my builds. So I was waiting on these. So now we're going to finish this. Let me take this one out right away. These look really good, actually. I'm really super happy with how these turned out. Oops. We're just going to put that right on top. Like so. Give this a tighten down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. There we go. That looks pretty good, pretty good. Now let's get this bracelet on. And we will see the finished product. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I fight with the bracelets like so much. For whatever reason, I don't know. Don't ask me. I can't explain myself. I mean, come on, how easy is that? It's like the easiest part of the build, for crying out loud. Now, get the other side on. Oh, you bugger. You bugger. Kind of fighting the plastic on this strap a little bit too. It's getting in the way. And these straps are, the tolerance is quite tight. Oh, for the love of vanilla ice cream. I don't know why I struggle with bracelets. And it's not all the time either. Just sometimes I don't know. I mean, right now it's actually pretty warm outside, so my hands are a little on the slippery side too. That's not helping me. Okay, we are done. Bracelet on. There it is, you guys. I like that. That looks actually really nice. I like these cases. I'm really happy with these cases. They make very nice watches. There we go. Take some of my fingerprints off. That makes a big difference. All right. Well, that's the end of this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my website. Take care, everybody. Next time. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Again, just another quick build today. We're going to do a no date, a proper no date, with an NH38 movement. A no date, relax, vintage sub. That's what we're doing. So, let's get after it. I've gone ahead and done as much as I possibly could ahead of time to see if we can expedite things today. Oh, I'm a little shaky today. I need to have some coffee. Obviously, right? Coffee always helps the shakes. Well, I wonder what time of year it is that I'm posting this, because I never know. As usual, like I said, I make these things and then I post them later on in time. So, notice that I am not having to worry about going ahead to make sure it's at 12 o'clock. It's not a concern on this build. Oh, come on now. Get out of there. You're always getting stuck right on the edge. So this should be a relatively quick and easy lickety-split kind of build today, minus the time I got to take to make sure everything's clean and tidy. But that's nothing unusual. Here you. There we go. Nice and centered. Just so it should move right when I touch it. As always, you know, that's how it goes, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We figure it out. Oh, that looks pretty good, actually, right off the hop. Right off the hop ski. We're looking not too bad. Not too shabby. Just gotta come down a little forward. Little forward. Oh, perfect. Just had to level it out. Awesome possum. All right, see if I can get you guys a nice shot. Can you see that? Focus! No, never mind. Trust me, she on point. All right. Minute hand. There you go. There you be. There you go, lass. Before I get carried away, pushing too hard. Whoop. There we go. Want to make sure it's in the right place. Make sure we're good. Make sure we're good. Ooh, snap. That's pretty dang good. Pretty dang good, son. Oh yeah, we're good. Just needs to come down that tiny little bit. Forward. A little forward. There we go. Now we're level. Now he's level. Can you see? Can you see? Oh. You know, the stupid thing, it's focuses when I want it to focus, doesn't focus when I don't want it to. You know how it goes. All right, well, let's get this second hand on here real quick before we pause for our first commercial break. for me to clean this thing up. All right. Pardon me if I steal your view for a second. Oh, you little bag out. Don't want to push too hard on these dials, you know. I have actually went to pick up a hand off a dial like that, and I scratched the dial. I was not pleased, let me tell you. Holy so-and-so. You know what? My fault. Gotta move the chair. Get down where I can see it. That's just the easiest way to do it, you know. That or move the table. But since I got the camera on there where it is right this moment, I can't move the table. Son of a gun. That was ridiculous. Redonkulous. But it's done. Now let's see how bad it look. Now let's see how bad it look. Oh. Shoot. I think we're actually alright. Alright. We are okay. Cool. Cool, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna take just a quick moment, make sure these hands are clean, open up the case, and make sure everything's clean in there. And then we will case it up and just about be done. All right, be right back. Okay, so everything's clean. Let's get this guy out of here. Get the stem out. Und stem. Everything is looking wunderbar. I like it. I like it. All right. Let's get you cased. You pretty thingy. Completely cockeyed. Well, where's the screwdriver? Oh, we can use this. We can use this. We will just lift that up. Oh, wrong end. We'll just lift that up a tiny bit. There we go. There we go. Totally not sitting level. It's always easier to get it in there when it's sitting level. Yeah, I said that out loud. Apparently, I don't think before I speak. Looking wunderbar. Dang, that looks really sharp, actually. Now, I actually had a stem from another build that I had just laying around. And I was wondering if maybe, by fluke chance... No, is that right? We're good. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I will pop that out and lube that crown gasket a little bit. Find this is the easiest way to do it. Works beautifully. Let's see if we're good. We're good. Son of a gun. Would you look at that? Man, once in a while, I tell you. Alright, now we just need a case back gasket. Oops. Oops. There we go. We shall fix it. We shall fix it. Alright. Case back gasket. Case back. Tighten that down right now. Right now. Oh, wrong way. Oh, son of a gun. Sorry about that, you guys. Bumping the table. Okay, that's tight. Before you get carried away. Crackerjack. Alright. Well, we have a strap and a bezel insert. And we is done. So let's do the bezel insert. Let's insert the bezel. Like the fruits of the devil. That out of the way. Now I know. It's not a sub insert. It's not aged, like vintage looking like the rest of it. I know. I can hear y'all already. It's fine. You know where the complaint department is. If you were building this watch, you can do whatever the hell you want. But you're not. Alright. It's a little stiffer than I'd like, but I've gone it around a few times and it is actually loosening. So, but she bang on. She bang. Come on. Stupid little... There we go. Alright. That's pretty sharp, I gotta say. Not 100% on the bezel insert. I know. Oh, wow. Come on now. Stop looking through the camera, jackass. Uno. My Sesame Street education coming in handy. Uno. Dos. Taco. 11. All right. Enough screwing around. We done. That's pretty dang sharp. Yeah, come on now. And I like that it's a proper no date. That way, whoever gets this one, you know, you don't have that click over from the date. Because that's, you know, just do it right. Why be cheap like that? I wonder if this thing has any lume. Let's find out. Give me one sec here. I'm gonna turn down a light. See how it goes. Oh yeah, actually this thing looks like it might have some okay lume. Okay, I mean they're They're vintaged hands and everything, so it's not going to be beautiful, but it's there. It's definitely there. Nice. Well, at least it still has some loom. Well, thanks you guys once again coming by. Hope you enjoyed. It's just a quick one today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you all again next time. Cheers. Hey everybody. Hello again. Welcome. Guten Tag. All of the above. Another quick build today. Yeah, I know. It's another relax. But hey, like I say, you guys get to see the things that I get to build. That's all there is to it. Oh, hey. I blew out my thumb. So I need to fix that. Give me one sec here. Pay no attention. Come on. There we go. Pay no attention to the orange thumb. It will do just fine. Dang it. I should have put a whatchamacallit on the back of there. That's alright. We'll get there. Let's get this on here as quick as we can today. The heck am I doing? Yeah, I just want to have a quick build day. I got a couple, 3 or 4 that I need to get done, so I figured I might as well bring you all along, as I am wont to do from time to time. Why am I fighting this today? Honestly, that's the second one I've been fighting today. I think my eyeballs are crooked today. I'm telling you. What in the Sam Hill? See, pardon me. I did this on my last one too. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Just having one of them days. Of course, should probably quit while I'm ahead, but I've got things to do. Y'all know how that goes. You got work to do, you just gotta get it done. Alright. We fixed. Let's get this on here. What in the heck? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, just one of them there days. Schmutz on my dial. What's going on? I gotta get that gone before we carry forth, before we sally forth. Might just be one of them there inclusions. Oh no, it's gone. Ugh, okay, good. I don't know, they're still at the right angle. Still just see something there, but it's not coming off. So before I rub through the paint, which we're not going to do, let's get at it. Let's check our date, make sure we're good. Well, we're good. Let's give her the go round, go round, go round. There we go. Alright. Get our hands on here. I'm just doing the black Yachty. You know the one. I've done the silver one. Now I'm doing the black one. Let's just slap those up there for a moment. Get this out of our way. Ah, beggar. And grab the right tool. Grab the right hand. There we go. Just a smidgen. Just a blonde one. It's off by just a blonde one. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? There it is. There we go. I felt that go on nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Start of a good stack there, man. Just gonna give it a little bit of forward. Flatten you out. Level it out. Alright, we're doing good, so I'm just gonna clean up my tool marks here. These hands are pretty clean. Yes, indeedy do they is. So let's carry on. Let's carry on. Alright. See if we can get the minute hand on there. Nice and smooth like that was. I like nice and smooth. I can do nice and smooth. That went on nicely. Nicely. It's looking pretty good. Let's see so you can get a good view of that stack. That's looking pretty good. I'm going to take a quick look close up with the loop here. Oh no, we're good. We're good. So let's just quickly clean this hand up. Get our tool marks off. Pardon me. There we go. There we be. There we be. Now let's, just for shits and giggles, let's give her a spin. Let's take her for a spin. Yeah, we're good. We're clearing nicely. My thumb is not working right for me, but we'll make do. We'll make do. Beauty. All right, raising the table. Let's get this thing raised up. Let's get this second hand put on. Jeez. Got a frog in my throat. I'm not talking about a Frenchman. Alrighty. Slipping off the radical. That's the worst. Right at the last second it starts to slip and you start to try and fight it and go faster. Come on, now I'm talking instead of paying attention to what I'm doing. There. You're on. Just not. There. Not all the way on. I do believe we'll have to bring that up just a smidge. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. That's alright. That's alright. Little vertical love. Actually, all that did really was level it out by the look of it. Perfect. Wunderbar. We can live with that, we can. Down with the table she go. Alrighty, next up. I'm gonna go clear my throat. Gonna make sure we're all cleaned up, and we'll carry on with the next step, getting this thing cased. So I will be right back, senors and senoritas. Alrighty. Well, that was a good time. No, not really. Just kidding. Somehow I made a hell of a mess inside the crystal there. and just couldn't get it clean. I don't know what, but done is done, and it's fixed. So we're moving on before I get something else in there and I make a mistake again of doing whatever the hell it was I did, because wow, what a pain in the arse. Alright, we're looking good here. Let's get this cased. There. I just threw on a blue second hand just cause. Why not? Tiny bit of color. Never hurt nobody. Let's get this stem trimmed. See if we can work our magic once again and do it in one go. Let's see. Let's go. I'm thinking there. See where we are? See where we are? You know what? Half a thread more. There we go. Yep. Okay. You know what? I think we're too short. I think there's a 50-50 possibility that I was looking at it the wrong way. But that's okay. If you ever cut your stems too short, I mean, unless it's like ridiculous and it's never going to fit into anything, definitely keep them. Because different cases have different tolerances. So, you might find a case that it works in. There we go. Get out of there. Let's see how we done. Let's see how we did done. Done did. Actually, we might be alright. I definitely know it's not too long, so I know it's gonna tighten right up. Wunderbar. Alright, well, let's get it out of there. Man, silly thumb. Let's get it out and get it greased up. We'll get it put back. So we did alright after all. That's a good little trick. Just enough to get those gaskets greasy. Gaskets greasy. Alrighty. Get you closed down. Grab us out a case back gasket. After this one, your boy needs to go have some lunch. Alright. Let's get this one nice and tight. Now for the click spring-a-ma-doo. Oh, and you know what I didn't grab? Son of a so-and-so. Don't think I grabbed us a bezel. Did I? Oh, hang tight. Hang tight, y'all. I got one her. Gotta get it. I know I've got. Yep, that is greased actually. I had that set aside for something else. That's what that's about. That's okay. We'll use it now. And grab a different one for something else. Easy peasy. Let's get this on here, and then we'll get it on a bracelet. We call it done. Oh, hang on you. Get that on there like so. Throw it on the table. It gets down there good. Maybe too good. Yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Get you on, sir. Yeah. Now this sapphire is a no beveled edge sapphire, so it sits right down onto the chapter ring. Whereas, let's see, let's say this Hulk, see this one has a chamfer there, like an edge to it, which is nice. Throws nice little reflections and stuff. This one, it's just clean right to the dial. Alright, well, let's finish it up and get a strappy poo on here, and we can carry on. Alright, there it is. A black Yachty. Black dial Yachty instead of the silver. I like both of these a lot, so I figured I'd make this one too. Might as well have one of each going on. Alright guys, thanks for joining in. Appreciate you all as always. Please come back, visit again. Excuse me. Oh, son of a gun, I didn't have that in. Alright, well I gotta fix that. Brain ain't working. Need food. Alright. Cheers everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will catch you all again later. Hey everybody, welcome back. Another build again today. Another relax build. I know, but just suck it up. I like these dials and they sell pretty good. So I'm just showing you guys some of the stuff I build. There will be other stuff, but anyhow, we're doing a Hulk today. I've already gone ahead and installed our bezel and our crystal and the chapter ring. Got to do some stuff ahead of time, make things short and sweet. Also clipped some dial feet. Oh, we're forgetting one thing though. Oh, I don't know why I grabbed an NH34 washer. That was silly. It's an NH35. So we're not forgetting anything other than getting this guy spun around. Got myself confused because I got another couple of builds coming up. Well, for me today, but for you guys, you probably see them in the future. Don't know. Alright, we're looking good. I'll get this on there. We'll get this swapped over. Well, it's sitting nice and tight. Nice and tight. Oh, that one dial foot just doesn't want to work for us. I think I bent it. But that's okay. Even if you do, you can fix it. These dial legs are so fragile. They must be Italian. Oh, you son of a so-and-so. Alright, well. What we shall do is, instead of repeating that stupidity, I'm going to take this dial off and repair the leg. Honestly, not the hardest thing in the world to do. Sorry if I'm talking too low. I will try to speak up. It helps when you use the right tweezers. There we go. Now, when I flip it over, you can see what I've done. I was watching through the camera, not where I should have been, and I bent that dial foot. But like I say, they are very, very easy to maneuver. So you can put it back very easily. As long as you don't break it off. And then, well, hey, you do the dial dot thing. Dial dot thing. Okay, now this time, do it right, you silly beggar. Save yourself the hassle. Okay, that one went in now. Now this one wants to fight me. Is it there? Yeah, I think, no. Now this one wants to fight me. What's going on with this? Oh, never mind. Ha! It was fighting me. I just got it into the right place anyhow, so. Oh, look at that. Turned it over. Bam! Whoa, bam! Well, that was fun and exciting for everyone. Myself not included. Let's get these hands on. Hands on. Move over. Move over. Alright. You're still not moved over in the right place. Und the right place. There we go. It's looking a little... Man, from one angle, it looks good. It's the lighting, you know? It's always an excuse, right? There's always an excuse. Use whichever one works best for you. Oh, you son of a... Wow. You know, some days, I tell you, you think it's a great day for a build, and then, I don't know, you wonder if you could tie your own shoes without instructions, IKEA style, with pictures, no words. I am doing this a little bit differently today. Not that anyone would really notice, because I'm standing, which maybe that's half my issue. Maybe I should be sitting down. But I've got my desk raised. So. I know. First world problems and nothing but excuses. I am not gonna lie. Yeah, that's looking good. Now I just gotta get that pressed down far enough for me to be happy with. Ugh. And then it goes totally screwy sideways on me. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Well, everyone. Not impressed. Where's my thingamadoo? we are going to redo that because I'm not happy. Can't have that off center like such. And I think what I'll do is I'll put my damn desk down. There we go. We'll do this properly like we normally do, like we're used to doing, with the desk down. And then I'll just bring the desk up for the second hand, because that is way easier to do at eye level. Okay. Now, do it flipping right. Let me take a close look at this. Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Oh no, okay. Nope. Not seeing what I thought I was seeing. I thought for a second there that just the tip of the indice and the tip of the hand were touching. That's why I'm fighting it to get straight. But no, that wasn't the problem. Just me. Monday builds. Gotta love Monday builds. Oh, you son of a... Wow. Knocking stuff over, stepping on things. I'll get this bloody thing on here straight, I tell you. Then I think I'll pause real quick to clean up this hand, because it actually doesn't look all that shit hot. There, I think we got her on there finally. OMG. Yeah, good. Okay, finally, I'm happy with that. So, I am going to do like I said. I'm going to clean up this hand. The indices are good. I already cleaned the dial, but I didn't clean the hands beforehand. Pun intended. So I'm going to do that real quick with my favorite little tool and some Rowdy Co. And I'll be right back. All right, carrying along. Every now and again, even from the good parts dealers, you will get something that's questionable. These hands are one of those situations, but to be fair, I honestly can't tell you for sure 100% where I got these hands. These hands might even be an AliExpress set. I just kind of grabbed them out of my parts bins here. So yeah, they're okay. They're just not as nice as I was hoping for. And well, now maybe I should have went and grabbed another set, but make work what you have. I mean, honestly, like I say, even parts from the best part suppliers, you get sometimes questionable quality every once in a while. Makes you wonder if they all buy from the same place. Not even joking. But c'est la vie. Just gonna clean this up real quick for us, much as is possible. Because like I said, they're not cleaning up as much as I would hope. They're a little bit rougher around the edges, literally. But it's one of those things that you're not going to see unless it's under a loop. So I get kind of pedantic about these things at times. So let's get the table raised so I can get this second hand on. And we will carry on to casing this thing up. Oh, it's so much smoother and easier to do when I can have the table up where I need it to be. Just gotta give that a little vertical love. A little love. Oh, scheiße. Got caught. We should be good. Making sure. Wunderbar. All right. Here, let's see if y'all can see. See that stack? Wunderbar. I hope I'm not slaughtering the pronunciation of wunderbar. I mean, I could do that, I'm sure. Can we make that work? I think so. Yep. She works. Didn't cut us a stem today, so let's do that. Let's trim to... Let's do this once today. How about that? I'm going to trim to there. Can you see it? Stick the tip in there, snip it, and it doesn't go nowhere. How about that for the tip of the day? Oops. Eesh. Fighting things. My hands are getting slippery. My hands is getting slippery in me gloves. There. Get out. There we go. See how we did. It's looking pretty good so far. Let's see, once we screw her down. Wunderbar. Look at that. Your boy's getting good. Or lucky. Either way, I'll take it. I shall take it. So let's yank it out. One last time. We'll make sure it is tight. Tight. No messing. Tight. And let's lube it. Let's get it lubed. Like so. I found this just the easiest way to do it. My top foam came off the lid, so this works real good. Getting those gaskets just something. All right, while we're in here, let's grab ourselves a case back gasket. And marinating in the good stuff. Get over there, you son of a gun. All right, the case back. Let's get it closed up. Screw this down so I don't, by accident, hit that or bend the stem. That would be a foolish little mistake. And there goes a glove. All right. Ooh, that's nice and tight. We have our 3M already on the back. I always like to make sure an extra time. It's a bad day if you don't. All right. Well, I figure this is about as hulky as any Hulk I've seen. With the exception of the loom on the dial on the hands. Because that's blue. But we got a green S crown, green dial, nice ceramic sub bezel insert. It's got some schmutz on it. I don't like schmutz. Green crystal. And we're putting it on there. There. Roar. How you like that, everybody? I think that turned out quite nice. The green crown. All right, well, there's another one in the bags, in the books. I promise there will be more than just relax style mods. I promise. I just got a lot of these builds lately, so thanks everybody. See you again. Cheers. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey everybody. Welcome back. Well, today another one, but totally different once again. First, a dad joke. Well, just a joke. How do you catch a bear? Anyone know? It's a good one. You dig a hole, you fill it with ashes, and you put peas all around the outside of the on the outside edge of the hole. And when a bear comes to take a pea, you kick him in the ash hole. You like that one? Was that better? I got a buddy on here that was razzing me about my dad jokes being not so good, so I figured I'd kick it up a notch. Anyhow, moving on. So today, as you can see what we're doing. I just wanted to point out, I got this case, and I'm sure anybody who's been, snooping around has seen this. I'm gonna call bullshit until I see some scientific data. That's just a lovely way to get some money out of you. That's Rolex. They can do that. They've got the data to prove that that's what kind of steel they're using. I'm gonna say this is nothing more than 316. Just an up label. But they like to get you monies. Anyhow, we're doing a VK63 build today. I want to do an automatic chronograph in the future, but just going to do the VK today. This one's for me. I did one for a friend for his 50th birthday just recently, and he loved it, and it went off with a lot of fanfare. So I'm making another one for me. Now, actually, that's not going to fit in there, is it? No. So I should have known better. We're going to gently put that down. Get our battery in and lock down. All right. Now, if you look on here, it says After the battery is installed, be sure to short circuit the area and the battery connection. So between AC and the positive on the battery. That's going to be, let's see, take a pair of tweezers. Let's see, that's going to be AC. That's here. And the positive side of the battery is the top side. So anywhere on the back of the battery and this guy here. So let's go there first and there. Now that should have been all we needed to do. Okay, that just kind of resets the system inside here. So moving on, let's get, actually in the last one I did, oh for son of a, I broke the stem. I'm not used to working with these little stems. The VK stems are actually a lot smaller. Come on, you. So I broke one of the stems. Luckily, I had 2 movements because I was going to make myself one. So I had to order a couple more stems. Just in case I broke another, I ordered 2 because that's just smart. Work smart, work smart. Let's rub the crown out of there. Now this is a screw down crown and screw down pushers. That's why I went with this case. Move that out. Come on now. We'll just get that on there temporarily so that we can use the movement. I gotta watch. How I broke it? I had it in my usual, the way I usually do. I actually twisted it too hard. I twisted the crown right off the stem. So that was a complete waste. I was very surprised that happened. Where's my hole? Where's the hole? Insert inappropriate comments here. There we go. Gee, I don't know how I missed that. Now this guy's basically going to work like a normal, your first position does nothing. You can pull it out one. You can adjust your date, pull it out again, and that'll be your time adjust. Now this one has a date wheel, but the dial I have does not. That's okay. I'm not terribly concerned. And yes, of course, you can see what we're going with. This is for me, so it is what it is. I like the pandas. I like pandas. They're tasty. Now it's only going to go in one place, and these dials are quite large. They're, oh, I can see it actually. That dial foot's a little on the bent side. Haven't even touched it. Didn't even do nothing. That one looks okay. Alrighty. Well, let's carry on. Oh, son of a... There we go. Hey. Let's see how that goes. Should be right there. Right like there. That's one. Where's the other? Where's the other? There's the other. I think we just need to give it a push into the right place. There, felt it. Yep. Yep. Oh, I did feel it. There it is. There it is. Come on now. Alrighty. It's got to sit nice and tight down because of avoid your subdials. There, we're nice and flush. Nice and flush. Now, what I'm going to do, like I said, this does have a date wheel, crying out loud. So I am just going to go all the way around till I feel it click. You know, so I know we're at midnight. Or at least close to. Come on. It's a quartz movement, so it'll be a pretty audible click, I'm sure. Eventually. Wow. Okay, well, I might edit this part out, just so you know. Yep, I'm going to get us around to 12 where I know it is. I'm going to listen for it. I might have missed it. Oh, I think I just felt it, actually. But I'm going to make sure I do that again. And clean this up a tiny bit. Make sure there's nothing on it, because it's like an enamel dial. So, I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay. Well, I'm fairly certain it just flipped over. Now, I've got us 2 sets of hands here today because that's how small they are. These little guys are just super tiny. So, you never know. But, we go about it as we always do. This guy goes first, our hand always first. Tilt it up, okay. There we go. We are, if you can see, we are pretty much running level. So that's where I want to be. Next up, our hand, our minute hand. And I will clean this all up real quick in our next commercial break before we get cased up. Yeah. Nope. Moving right along. So 2 of these sub hands are in white, and then the one is in red. Red guy is going to be second hand. That's this guy down at the bottom. It doesn't really matter where you put this one, because, well, hey, it's the second hand. The other 2 are the ones that matter. One's a 24-hour hand, and the other is your chronograph. Well, for the minutes of your chronograph. So, this one first, and you know what? I saw a fella do this, and it worked. And this is how I did it last time as well. So I'm actually going to grab one of these guys with a flat nubbin on the end. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Here, I'll just use this one. Just a tool for spring bars. A spring bar tool. Just a flat guy. Because it's just a small head on there. And I don't have anything else that'll work. So that just sits right on. Just give it a little push. Make sure it's seated. Make sure it's level. Looks good to me. Nope. Moment of truth. Hey, it's ticking. It's ticking, chicken. So, now, Want to make sure we have the clearance. Make sure our hour hand is going to clear. Minute hand for sure. We've got to check that hour hand. That's the important part. And it's not gonna, you're not gonna have a lot of clearance there, but obviously you need what you need. Yeah, we need a tiny bit more. So before we disturb that hand, I'll just move you to there. You know the drill. Just got to give it a little bit of love. Just a little. And that should do it. And we are good. All right. And just so you can see what we're seeing here. Hope I wasn't blocking your view entirely. See that guy? We're just clearing the top of him. And that's exactly where we need to be. So, now, let's get this turned over, because the next hand is very important. We're going to do the 24-hour hand next. We want this to be right on midnight. Where are we turning over here? Oh, right there. About 4 minutes too. So we did okay there after all. Doesn't really matter, but we're going to try and make it matter. Make it important. This we want right bang on. So that's our 24-hour. Okay, come on now. There we go. Oh, and I put it down and I bumped the crown. This these quartz movements are so... You breathe on them and they move. Oh, come on now. There we go. Wow, just back and forth, back and forth. I mean, there's that tiny bit of play, and then it like jumps. Or it doesn't move at all, it seems. Well, I'm going to put it back there. Don't let it move. That was ridiculous. All right, now this one needs to go right at noon. Well, right at the 24, but straight up to the 12 o'clock. Okay, we're looking good. Now, next trick here, we're gonna get the watch going. And we need to start and stop and reset the stopwatch so that we know for sure that it's in the right place. So we'll start it and we'll stop it and we will reset it. Okay. Now it should be stopped and reset. Now we can set this little guy and the other hand. Your second hand for your chronograph. So let's get this little guy set first. He needs to be set dead center at 60. Oh, wrong tool. No pressure. Okay. We're looking good all around though. So now we're going to get this thing cased up. Now it's a little different again, I found out. Now just inside, where is it now? One of these holes. I'll see it in a sec here when I move stuff. Where were it? There it is. Just inside this little guy there If I pull out the crown, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but down in that little recess, there's a little, that's where the clutch is to get your crown, the stem out. And it's only there in one position. Okay. Now, best thing to do for these guys, make sure your pushers are out all the way, and you come in from the pusher side a little bit, making sure you're clearing everything, and then come down on the case. Like so. Like butter. Like butter. Alright. Not sitting in the right place, but that's okay. Give it a little bit of love. Give it the love. Alright. So, being a dumbass, when I put the crown on, I didn't tighten it down all the way. So when I was trying to size my stem, first time I cut it too short. So, word to the wise, always get a couple extra stems. I always have a couple extra, because I'm glad, again, I had an extra one, or I would have been screwed again. Anyhow, glad this damn thing's for me. So, the other thing, again, these are finer than NH stems. So what I did was I actually took some flat screwdrivers. Wow, can't talk today. Pliers, and I held it on the up on the threads where I knew I wasn't gonna need them, and just as hard as I can, give it a tighten, and then leave it. Don't go crazy with it, because last time I went crazy with it, I snapped the stupid thing off right there. So let's not, and say we didn't, and just don't, and move on. This looks good, it works good. We'll get it tightened down. And, oh, one other thing I did. This stem, or this crown, didn't have gaskets on it. The gasket's in the stem tube. So what I did is I still took it and stuck it in my, in the edge there, and rolled it around on the edge as though there were gaskets on it. Still got some grease on the metal of the crown. Does just the same thing. So we should be good to go. Let's make sure we're looking all right. Check our functionality. Oh, that's working beautiful like. Nice positive clicks, nice positive button pushes. There we go, you guys. I've got my very own. Had to make one for myself, because these dials are actually getting harder to find. So I apologize for all the relax builds. Just bear with me. I'll get it out of my system sooner or later. Won't take long. I'm just about done. So, but anyhow, nice Daytona mod. I'll take it. Looking good. Anyhow, I'm done babbling. Love you guys. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this one. Haven't done a VK build yet, so, and this one's for me, just because I wanted one. So, please like and subscribe. Thanks again for everybody's support. Appreciate everybody. I will see you again in the next one. Cheers. Take care. Hey everybody. Well, welcome back. You know what time it is. Pun intended. So, I figured we'll do another nice relaxing GMT build again today. Ha ha ha. Again, pun intended. Yeah, I know, not terribly funny. That's okay. I'm not a comedian. Or at least I don't get paid to be one. So, let's do this. I'm sure you can see where we're off to today. The world's first politically correct watch. It's called the Bat Person. Yeah. Again, pun intended. Listen to us, man. Wow. We should get paid for comedy. Well, what I've done, as you can see, if you watched one of the last videos, I'll put a link up here. I've swapped the date wheel to a black with blue. I figured, why not? It'll go. I've already gone ahead and let's get all of this off this paper because that just drives me nuts. Get that out of our way. Okay. I've gone ahead and clipped our dial feet to what we need for a 3 o'clock position. Let's get it put on. Let's get it put on. Oh, I think the other feet might be slightly bent. Slightly bent. Nope, we're good. We're good. Okay. Quick little yada yada. Well, that looks kind of sharp with that blue in there. Everything's working. We'll give it the once over. There we go. Let's get some hands set, people. Let's set some hands. Where are our tools? We need this one. And this one. And Rodico. Let's get it on. Oh, no, we need our GMT tool as well. What are we thinking? Don't be messing that up right away. That'll be... Whoops. That would be embarrassing. Get that on there. Or there. Nope, not right there. Why did that? Come on now. Just not in the right place. Not in the right position. Why am I fighting this? The heck is going on, people? You get it that time? What the heck's going on? I'm gonna take a closer look here. What the heck is going on? It's like the hole on the hand doesn't feel, it's like it's not big enough somehow. Aftermarket parts, right? So, hey, these things happen. Maybe I grab a different one out the drawer. Just because that's really, really weird. I don't want to wreck it. Sorry if my head's totally in the shot. Okay, well, I'm gonna dig another one out, and we will see where we're at. Okay, so I actually grabbed a whole new handset just to see, because I don't feel like dealing with any kind of further issues. So let's move on. Sometimes there's nothing more you can do but move on. See, and that went on there as it should. See? Don't know. Don't know. Aftermarket parts, right? They're not perfect. Ooh, that's some fine tolerance. This is. It's so fine. All right. So what kind of watches do you like? Do you guys make watches yourselves? I'm kind of curious. What kind, what everybody else out there does. Do you guys mod your watches, or do you just enjoy watching the process, or are you looking to get into a hobby or purchase one? I don't know. Leave me some comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Tell me what you guys, like I know a few of you guys have reached out for some builds, but it doesn't mean everybody's into mod watches. Here's a question for everybody, if you're still listening to me babbling. What's your grail watch? If money was no object like it is for very, very few of us, what would you buy? What would be your absolute grail watch? Curious. Looking good on spacing. Und spacing? I don't know what mine would be, honestly. I mean, I really don't know. There's so many out there that are way, way, way overhyped. Like, come on, let's be real. And I can't think of a single example of one of those overhyped watches that's actually worth the money that some of them are getting. Like, not even close. I mean, the complications, the everything you can get for so much cheaper. I don't care what it is. I mean, look at what we're doing today, for instance. So, there's another question for you guys. How do you value your timepieces? Or timepieces in general, how do you think about them? Do you think that the value of watches is justified? Like some of the costs and prices of some of these watches are commanding? I think it's ludicrous, personally. I mean, wow. And then you see, I hate to say, but some of them with incredible clones for, barely 1% of the price. Come on. And they're so close, and I hate to admit it, man, they look even really good, really close. I don't know. I mean, they're not my cup of tea. I'm not interested in clones. I don't care. Personally, I don't give a damn. You like them? Whatever. I mean, I've got one. I've got a super clone of a Hublot, but I don't know. Not my thing. All right. Looking good, looking good. Let's get that second hand on. Actually, I'm going to get these hands cleaned up as usual. Get the hands cleaned up, and then we'll get that second hand on. I will be right back. All right, so we're all cleaned up now. Let's get this second hand installed. So, here's another thing. I've had a few people asking me recently, what did all the parts cost? Well, I'd love to answer you guys, but I can't, because my parts cost is going to be different than you guys. You know, I do this, you know, I don't, you know, I haven't just, I do this to make some money. So I've put together a few different connections for parts. So much as I'd love to answer you guys, I cannot. What I can say is, whoops, I can tell you what the case would cost because you can go buy it on my website. So that I can do for you guys at the moment. I don't have any affiliate links or anything like that. So, whoops, until that happens, I can't really give you guys any solid links or anything like that. What I will tell you is read the description. I'll give you as much info as I can. Not much of my stuff comes from AliExpress. I mean hands sometimes, not always. Dials, yeah, most of the time. Why not get your dials from Ali? They're dirt cheap. You know, and if you source a good, you know, source a decent retailer, they're good. Excuse me. There's nothing wrong with them. So, like I say, I hate it's kind of all relative, but my situation is slightly different. So I can't give you guys exact prices on all my parts. And besides, I sell watches. I can't tell you what I'm paying. I don't make a ton on them. I will say that. I do this a lot for the fun of doing it. I make enough to cover my costs and to make it worthwhile to keep doing it. That's all. So, there we go. Carrying on. We're carrying on. We're all set. Let's get this guy in a case. That's been sitting there, should be good. Now I just went with a clear crystal this time, clear sapphire. I didn't go with any, there's no AR on this one. I figured, you know, it looks it looks really good. Just the way it is. Just the way it is. I have a really bizarre question. Okay, everybody knows Bob Ross. Okay, well, maybe not everybody, but most people know who Bob Ross is. Does anybody ever remember there was another guy kind of in the Bob Ross era, and he made really funny noises when he painted? It's hard to explain beyond that, but oh hey, I didn't even grab us a crown. Duh. Wow. All right. Well, let's go get a crown. Where are the crowns? Oh, there they are. Oh, it's a hell of a reach. Let's do. No, let's do just a plain like sub crown. I think. Well, yeah, we'll do just a plain subcrown. Just a plain subcrown. No S on this one. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. So yeah, anyway. If anybody happens to remember what that guy's name was, because I don't know, it's just one of those things that's been in the back of my head and driving me nuts. I remember the old guy with his almighty brush. I guess he was Bob Ross's mentor. He was hilarious. But then there was Bob Ross and a bunch of other ones. But man, that one guy with the funny funny noises he made, man, he made me giggle when I was young. I don't know why I watched stupid stuff like that when I was young, but watched all kinds of weird stuff. But I bet you we all did, honestly. Those before school in the morning cartoons that you actually got your butt out of bed for and got ready for you to go to school for, so you could watch for 15 minutes before you had to run out the door. Stuff like that. Like the old Hercules cartoon. Oh, you guys got to remember that one. All the monsters sounded the same. That was it. That was the monsters. Just completely funny. Remember the old animal shows? It's one thing, if I really didn't want to leave the house on like a Sunday or something like that, if I was allowed to watch TV, it was going to be something educational, and that was that. So, usually got something like Marlin Perkins, Mutual of Omaha. Yeah, I know, I'm old. Marty Stouffer's Wild America. I still remember all of these, though. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, hey, they were dang good shows. Marlon Perkins, I think he was one of the first people up Everest, if I recall correctly, even. Oh, there we go. I mean, these guys are legit. There. Looking good. I think I might take just a shaving off that. Hit it with a file, because that's just a sliver. But, okay, I'm going to do this. Lube a gasket, put a case back on, and then we'll get back to the next steps. Alrighty. Well, I did like I said, I trimmed that. I didn't even trim it. I just shaved that stem down a tiny bit. And I put the case back on. That's done. So now we do click spring and bezel. And then strap them a-do. And we're done. Another build. Get into hole. Get into hole. Holy cow, get into hole. Yeah. Sometimes, I don't know why, a click spring will sit better sitting one way or the other. This guy just must have a bit of a wonk to it. But that's okay. It should be alright. I've already got a bezel insert pressed into this bezels, so I'm hoping, really hoping, this is going to line up again for us. Oh, that didn't sound like the best. Oh, hang on. Ta-dong! And no, something ain't right. if it did go right, like perfectly, I'd have to say something's wrong. Nah, it's not true. It goes right often enough. I'm not really concerned about it. It might just be that click spring. Just because it's not sitting there perfect. Come on now. There we go. There we go. It's okay. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to do it again. Not even going to mess. Not even going to mess. We'll just put it back on there and see what happens. Sometimes just do it twice. And it works better. That was a good sound. Nope. No, I think it might just be that click spring. They are so fragile. They sometimes don't want to sit. See, but that's sitting in there good. It's sitting in there good. You know, third time's a charm, everybody. I'm going to try this one more time, just for laughs. Just for laughs. I'm going to give it one more go. I think it should work. I think it should. Oh. Well, son of a gun and stuff. Let's see. What should we do? Let's start by, let's change click spring. Maybe for whatever reason, this one's got a bit of a wonk to it. We'll figure it out another time. Again, don't throw away your parts. Maybe it's just got a slight bend to it. Maybe one of those teeth is sticking up a little too high. Just figure it out. I mean, luckily enough, I have extra parts. I can grab one out of the drawer and sort it out, and I'll try and fix that one in the future. I have a drawer of parts that are just like questionable. So, not throwaway. Oh. Now what in the Sam Hill? Something's still not going right. I don't know what the hell's going on. Not sure why we're fighting this. Oh, you know what? I wonder. I had a bezel that was a little wonky for some reason. Like, I really wonder if that's what it is. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to grab a totally different bezel just to see what happens. I'll be right back. Alright, so what I decided actually is, since this is a 24-hour, it's a GMT, I just took the click spring out. We'll just do a nice friction bezel, Beautiful, beautiful. And I threw some 3M on the back of our new insert. So let's get this on there. Get it on a strap. And call it a day. Well, call it a build anyway. Probably move on to a new one. Busy lately, I tell you. So I apologize if anybody's been reaching out to me and, it takes me a little bit of time to get back to you. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I love you all. I'm crazy busy lately. I will get back to you all, I promise. Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to line this up so perfectly. I'm used to having a click spring in there. But, oh, that's so nice. It's just so smooth. Silky smooth. Wunderbar. Okay. Moving on. Let's get this guy on one of my bracelets. Well, this guy. I gotta wait. No, sorry. Politically correct watch. Let's get this watch on a bracelet. On one of my bracelets. Because remember, politically correct watch. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. But, tool. Oh, what the heck happened there? Went right past it. What the heck? That's okay. We'll get it sorted. Oops, missed it again. Helps if you're watching what you're doing, doesn't it? And I'm just working at an awkward angle for myself and the camera. Wow. Yep, it's gotta be lunchtime. See how I'm fighting now? Oh. Yep, it's lunchtime. We will, but we will prevail, people. One way or another. Oh. Why are you fighting me so much today? I mean, no, I'm fighting it. It's not fighting me. There. Problem solved. Oh, in case you're wondering why, since this is a politically correct watch, it's neither the Batman nor the Batgirl. Wonder why I put it on a Jubilee? Personal preference. That's all. Just personal preference. I like Jubilees. Find them a little bit more comfortable than the oyster style bracelets sometimes. Okay, now why? Now why are you fighting me? You guys. There. Oh, somebody bring me a sandwich. Oh, for the love of all things holy, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Oi, son of a... Ta-da! There we are, you guys. Just relax. It's not what you think. Just chill. Another nice GMT build. Once again, thanks for watching. Hope you find my shenanigans entertaining. I mean, I'm assuming you do. Keep coming back. You guys are suckers for punishment. I love ya. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Throw me some comments. Tell me some jokes. Love y'all. Cheers, everybody. See you next time.